Buonasera, benvenuti, willkommen zur Pressekonferenz des Filmes Mine Vaganti, der Regisseur Ferzan Ozpetek.
Press conference, Mine Vaganti, by the director Ferzan Ozpetek. Welcome everyone. We'll first have a couple of minutes for your photo shooting, and let me introduce our guests to you. We have a big delegation here. A number of actors and actresses are with us. Thank you. Okay, thank you to the photographers. We'll begin immediately. Let me introduce the actors to the far right. Ennio Fantastichini. Welcome to Berlin.
Die Schauspielerin Elena Sofia Ricci.
Elena Sofia Ricci, actress. Welcome to the Panorama section. Welcome to Berlin.
Savino.
The actress Lunetta Saviano, or Savino. The producer Domenico Procacci. Producer.
Schauspielerin Nicole Grimaudo.
Nicole Grimaudo, actress.
Der Schauspieler Riccardo Scamarcio.
Riccardo Scamarcio, the actor.
Il regista Ferzan Ozpetek.
And the director Ferzan Ozpetek.
Ich möchte aber noch mal eine kleine Gruppe von Schauspielern
I'd
begrüßen.
like to also welcome Bianca Nappi, an actress.
Gianluca De Marchi.
Gianluca De Marchi, actor. These are all actresses and actors that I'm introducing now.
Recano.
Carmine Recano.
Und Massimiliano Gallo.
And Massimiliano Gallo.
So, ich glaube, ich würde gerne die erste Frage.
And I'd like to ask the first question right away.
Ich nehme an, manchmal so es gibt sehr unterschiedliche Situationen.
Now, I think everyone should first put on their headsets.
Es gibt sehr unterschiedliche Situationen, aber manchmal vor einem Film.
All different kinds of situations, of course, exist, but you sometimes get through a screenplay a city that develops that special feeling. So, was it first the town or the city of Lecce? Is that what you chose primarily, or was it the story? I would have liked to have the author of the screenplay also here. If he could come up on stage with us, because we wrote the screenplay together. Okay, maybe we can get a chair for him.
Grazie. No, l'idea è partita da una...
The idea...
Prima di tutto del titolo, poi...
Well, first the title, basically.
Di fare un film...
And then there was the wish to make a film that would be a lot of fun. And then we have the story of these two brothers, and this was the story of a friend of mine, basically, and then very slowly things started developing one thing after another. So it was not Lecce that you looked for primarily. It was just by chance that you chose the town of Lecce. Well, no, the idea also started with that town in the south, in the southern part of Italy, Lecce. And then after a couple of months, but that was, of course, a year before we started shooting. And in the screenplay, we always had Lecce as the location, and then we went and did some research. Then we found the pasta factory and the family, and after 7 films, I thought I should choose a different city and get away from Rome, and so that's how we chose it. Okay, fine, thank you. For first question now.
Sì, buongiorno. Andrea Giordano,
Yes, hello.
Aidat.it. Una domanda per Riccardo.
A question for
Intanto
Riccardo.
complimenti per la parte.
My
Volevo
compliments.
sapere, dato che insomma l'omosessualità o comunque la
Homosexuality or being different,
come la possiamo intendere, è sempre difficile da
or
rappresentare.
being different 108
Volevo sapere
degrees.
come hai lavorato su
I'd like to know how you got into this role and where did you get your inspiration, and
e quindi come hai lavorato con
did
questa
you
parte?
have someone that you could follow, so to speak, from your past, or
distribuito in Italia?
when will the film then be released in Italy?
Ma devo dire che non mi sono preparato
Well, let me say, I
per
didn't
il ruolo dell'omosessuale,
somehow try to prepare for
che è un
a role
ragazzo che torna
that has a homosexual in it.
perché il padre vuole, come dire, dividere le
Had
responsabilità
the
dell'azienda.
particular story here that I had to now
Ci sono delle
act
caratteristiche
in, and so there's
che il
the son that goes
personaggio
back
rispetto al fatto che
to his
sono
origins.
omosessuale.
Factory
Però,
has to be taken care of,
come dire,
and the homosexuality is one part of it. I was not worried about that. I tried to understand simply what the need of this character was, what the difficulties of the character were at that point in the story, and the difficulties that these characters have
essere
is
circondato
that
da
they're
persone che
surrounded by people
non gli permettono
who
di manifestarsi per quello
don't
che è.
let them be what they
Ed è un
actually
po',
are. They
insomma,
can't
c'è
be
un
themselves.
equilibrio in questa famiglia che
And
viene
so
interrotto poi
the
da un
balance of this
scena-
family is
la scena importante in cui tutta la famiglia è riunita
interrupted
e
at
succede,
some point.
questo
It's
evento
out of sync suddenly.
aspettato
And
per il personaggio di Tommaso, e quindi questi
And
equilibri
so
crollano
everything
ed è questo
is disjointed,
era questa
is
la
out of
condizione,
sync,
diciamo,
and
il film
this
affronta anche gli argomenti del pregiudizio,
is then a way where you have to
dell'essere
confront
costretti a
prejudices
recitare
and
un ruolo per essere accettati, a
where
fingere
people
per
have to
essere
pretend,
accettati,
have to
però
play act, have to pretend they're something else than they really are.
in alcuni posti
And
credo che non sia soltanto un problema della provincia.
It's not only something that happens to people to people who live outside of big towns, but I would say that in every grouping or in every closed kind of society, it can be the countryside, can be a provincial setting, or also, you know, in the circle of
È difficile veramente
film,
manifestarsi in maniera libera per quello che
where
realmente si è.
it's difficult to be yourself, really.
Era una cosa
And I think
molto
that was
importante, una condizione importante.
the core
Questo
of this.
aspetto che il personaggio,
And,
questo mi piaceva molto del personaggio,
And what I really
è il fatto
liked
che
about
lui si preoccupa
my character was
sempre, mette
that
sempre gli
he's
altri prima, no?
always
Quindi
worried about others. He
non-
always
alla
first
fine
takes
non-
care of the
non-
others
veramente non si
and
dichiara
doesn't
totalmente
really
per quello che è, non per mancanza di coraggio, ma
come to the
quasi
point
perché si
where
rende conto
he
che così evita di
is what he actually is, not
uscire
because
inferiore,
he's
no? Quindi,
lacking in
invece
courage, but where he simply feels he has to first satisfy
sì, poi chiaramente
others
c'è il
in
fatto
what
che
they
lo
need.
scrittore al centro
And so
di
he's
questa
a writer, and
per realizzarsi in quello che veramente vuole
he
fare,
actually
quindi
wants
verificare il
to
modo del padre,
realize his
del padre,
own
prendere questo
capabilities
padre,
writing and not take care
poi
of the family
non porta
factory.
assolutamente nulla. L'omosessualità è
And homosexuality,
guarda una condizione
as far as I'm concerned,
come l'essere eterosessuali,
is
quindi
like being heterosexual.
è insomma per me non ho proprio sentito questa
I didn't
dico, adesso faccio un ruolo
feel the need to now play a homosexual.
Il personaggio si chiama Tommaso,
I played Tommaso. I played an author, a writer.
ma questa è la mia visione.
And that's the way I
Il
see
mondo non
it.
è così.
And I know that's not the way the world works.